Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the Duron Morning Show. Today is Wednesday, March 17th, 2021, and this is episode 44. It's going to be about NFTs, and we'll explain what that means later, and what and who controls not only that market, but the market in general. Because if you haven't heard, NFTs are selling for millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, and they really don't even exist. So just to jump right in, what an NFT even is a non-fungible token. And don't really worry about the name because I don't really understand the name, but I understand the concept. I don't understand the craze yet, but maybe we can get into that today, but I do understand the concept. So basically it's based through cryptocurrency, and for lack of a better term, you have like a token, which is the representation of like an asset, a physical asset. So to explain kind of in layman's terms, imagine if you had like trading cards, whether it be Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or sports cards. Imagine you had something like that. That's something that's physical, so people trade those. Now, imagine if you made that digital, and it wasn't only trading cards, but it was practically anything. GIFs, JPEGs, could be trading cards, could be videos. Now, what people do is they kind of dress that up, and they sell it to you as an asset. And why I don't understand really the concept is because anybody can really see your asset. It's not the same thing. For example, if you've been here before, you've seen this comb. If I go and buy this comb from the store, I own this comb. No one can have this specific one unless they come and like get it from me. You can go buy a blue one just like this, but it's a physical thing. And even on a higher level, something like sports cards, if there's only 10 made, there's a rarity because there's only 10 out there that have been made. It's not like so you can go to the store and just buy it. You would have to actually go. If 10 were located all across the world, you'd have to actually go find them. Now, with these NFTs, it's something that's digital / virtual. So for people that are selling tweets and making hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, it's literally just like a screenshot of the tweet that if you went on Twitter, you could go look it up. They own this thing, but it doesn't really mean anything to me anyway. So that's why this concept doesn't make any sense. The concept I guess makes sense a little bit, but not. I don't know how it would scale. Like if I thought of this concept, I'd be like, I don't know how you would scale it. But people, as we're going to talk about, the market is what adds value to the market. If people are putting money into it, then it is valuable. And that's just period. There's the end of the sentence. So I really don't understand. I don't understand why the popularity of it is rising so much, but it is. And another thing I don't understand is, we'll have to get into the specifics about this, but there's this one company called NBA Top Shot. So with NBA Top Shot, what they do is they're basically selling virtual trading cards, but instead of calling them trading cards, they call them moments. So you can trade moments. So I can't like turn the camera around and show you and stuff, and I don't do any editing, not right now. Maybe later in life. Excuse me. But if you go on this website, NBA Top Shot, you'll see GIFs of, let's say, a LeBron James dunk. If I go to the marketplace, for example, and they have just like regular trading cards, they have a common tier, a rare tier, and a legendary tier. But the gag is, which I don't really understand, is there could be a common tier card that's the same exact as the rare card, that's the same exact as the legendary card, and they're all the same GIF. There's no really any difference between them. It's all the same GIF or the same screenshot. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense really that this concept even could scale, but it is. So if you go on, like I said, NBA Top Shot, and you go to something like the Legendary tier, there's an Aaron Gordon dunk Legendary tier limited edition, the 99th version of this, going for $2,700. If you There's a Julius Randle dunk. It says the date and everything. Limited edition, legendary, $14,250 US. Now this is the same highlight that if you wanted to, you could go on YouTube and watch this highlight, or anywhere else. Like let's say Bleacher Report posted this GIF, you'd be like, oh cool, I saw that for free. But people are buying these quote unquote virtual moments for $14,250. And the concept that explains best why there's money in this, or rather, there's this if you go on YouTube, I think his name is Jimmy High Roller. Shout out to him. He explained why there's money in this, and I was like, that makes tons of sense. He said the concept of this is honestly really dumb, but people buy dumb things, and people know that people buy dumb things. So the reason there's money in this is someone sees this and they go, ooh, I could buy this right now for $100, and I know there's going to be somebody out there that buys this for $200, and then someone will buy that for $200 because in their head they're like, this is $200. I know that there's somebody out there later that'll buy this for $400, and that circle literally just keeps going, and that's why there's money in this. And that's why the lowest ask for this card is $14,250. There's eight of these cards. If you click select and buy, somebody's selling. There's also this concept inside this that if you get the version of this, how do you even word this? You want your card to be more rare than this person's card or whatever. So the cards get numbered. So if it says there's only going to be 99 made and you have the number 1, your card's really rare. If you have number 2, blah blah blah, the lower the number, the more rare your or the edition, I guess, of your card, of what it is. So if you have a first edition, that's awesome. However, another thing that makes it like rare or cooler or whatever is if you have a Steph Curry card and it's the number 30 card. If you have a LeBron James card and it's the number 23 card, then that makes it even like more rare. Rarer. I don't know what the English of that is. I think it's rarer. I don't know. I'm not here for an English lesson. You guys can correct me later if you want. But there's a Julius Randle card that's the 45th edition. It's going for $14,250. But the first edition and the 30th edition, his number is number 30. Number 30 is going for $250,000, and the first edition is going for $250,000. No one's bought it yet, but that's what it's put up here for. And I'll go to ones that have actually been sold. Where is it? Latest purchases. Oh, it says we're experiencing high traffic right now. The transaction. Can't read today. We're experiencing high traffic right now. The transactions page will be up as soon as possible. So I can't see the transactions, but I do know as a fact, one of a LeBron James card sold for like $248,000. And it's not. I keep saying a card, but they call them moments. They're not even a physical card. It would make more sense if a physical card sold for that much, because let's say there was only 3 of them in the world, no one could get it. But these gifts that they sell are just available to everyone. But what's even not worse, I don't know if you want to name it worse, you can call it whatever you want to call it. What's even crazier is there's a website called Valuables. Now Valuables, I'm about to hop on Valuables myself. Valuables allows you to sell tweets as NFTs. So, what does that even mean? If you go on their websites, it's v.cent.co, and it says buy and sell tweets autographed by their original creators. So, here's one. I guess I don't need Crypto Baggio. You can only do your own tweets, which sucks, because if this is the case, I would just screenshot Elon Musk's tweets and put them up here and make money. But Crypto Baggio said on March 17th today. I guess he's in a different time zone because for me, today's March 17th at 7:41 a.m. It says this tweet is from March 17th at 10:33 a.m. So maybe he's from the future. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's about to sell for $25. But Crypto Baggio said, "Did you remember this screen? I'm very lucky to be able to see this on my Amiga 500. I miss those days very much. Hashtag NFTs, hashtag NFT collector, like a whole bunch of crap. This, just the tweet, the screenshot of the tweet is selling for $25. Someone made I have to do this. It only makes sense. Someone made an account called NFT Tweet Lottery, and they put raffle ticket number 1. And they just, you can tell that they just made an account. They've probably found this website like I did. They said, oh, people are buying tweets. They made an account called NFT Tweet Lottery. They just tweeted raffle ticket number 1 that this is selling for $31. There's this other page called Poorly Drawn Bird NFTs, and their @name on Twitter is @BirdNFTs, and it just says hashtag NFT09, and they named their things. This one's named Brian. It's sold for $6. I saw one yesterday. Let me see if I can find it. They sold one yesterday. Number 8 is Karen. They sold it for $35. Number 7 is Joe. They sold it for $50. Number 6 is Lauren. They sold it for $80. Number 5 is Chef O. It sold for $110. Number 4 is Olive. They sold it for $189. Their first one was Henry. Sold for $6. Clementine sold for $50, which is number 2. On and on and on. So just to do quick math, let's see if I'm still nice. They sold it. I'm not going to count it again. I think they have 8 or 9, so just stay with me. They've sold for 6 plus 50, 56 plus 80, 136 plus 189, somewhere around, let's just call it 330. 110 is 440. 80, that's 520, plus 50 is 570, plus 35 is 605. They've made $605 since March 10th. In 7 days, they drew. I wish I could show you guys. They sold Poorly Drawn Bird NFTs in a week, and they made, I don't even know the number I just said, but over $600. And you think I'm not about to draw poorly drawn dogs or something? Yeah, I'm about to make me one of these and post it on here. People, because everyone is just like Elon Musk is Elon Musk is selling his tweets on here. The Salt Bay is selling his tweets on here. Elon Musk is selling one of his tweets, and I'll just start at the low end. This one says it's $20. SpaceX said, Elon Musk does not have a Twitter account. Please discontinue this account immediately. Your fraud has been reported. And then Elon Musk said, still my favorite tweet of all time. January 27, 2019. This got offered $20. But you want to see something? Elon Musk. Where is it? This one, Elon Musk said, I'm selling this song about NFTs as an NFT. And it's just, I don't want to play it. I don't want bans or whatever. But if you go to his Twitter, you can very much find it. The CEO of this company, it's this like blockchain company. His name on Twitter, is Sina, at Sina, S-I-N-A, Estavi, E-S-T-A-V-I, and he's the CEO at Bridge Oracle and at Cryptoland EN. He has like 82,000 followers. I thought it said 102 last night, but 82,000 followers. People love the guy if you go on his Twitter. He is buying Elon Musk's NFT, about an NFT, for $1.12 million, 625 Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever logo that is. Can't be Ethereum. Whatever. It says $1.121 million. Now, if you go, I'm going to go to all Elon Musk's like the tweets he sold. $20 for still my favorite tweet of all time. $1 for my favorite tweet ever. $188 for a picture of a dog. $888.89 for the Dogecoin logo being on the moon. Like, they put it on the moon. He made $900 off that. $1 off a tweet saying the Illuminati. Illuminati, but with naughty, like you're a naughty girl. It's for $1. The eggplant emoji, $100. His son's name, whatever, I don't know. It's Ash something, A12. It's that X and AE is pronounced Ash. A12. That sold for $405. You guys get it. I'm not going to bore you with. You guys get it. So, this is a very real thing. And I don't understand it, but it's happening. And just because, and that's why I wanted to make this video today, is one, to give you guys, one, to inform you guys that this is happening, but two, one, to inform you guys this is happening, but two, just to let you guys know that just because we don't understand the concept or care about the concept doesn't mean that there's not money in it. That's a huge thing we have to get it across, because I don't understand it. I think it's stupid, but people are selling their tweets for money. So if you're trying to make money, go make an NFT account about soccer. Someone made, it's not on here, but someone made an NFT account about planets. And it was just a picture of, it was just a Googled picture of Venus that they wrote about on there. It said like some facts about Venus, and I sold it for like $20. If you're a sneakerhead, go make an NFT. Oh, it was Jupiter. It's right here. Or maybe this is a different one. It's called @Planet NFTs. Let me see if I can go to their thing. There's this NFT gallery page that's buying a lot of these, which we'll talk about in a second. I think there's a lot of money laundering going on through this, but we'll talk about that in a second. Venus, this sold 18 hours ago for $4.65. The Earth sold for $30, March 15th. Mercury sold for $28.92. And now Jupiter, I just saw, it hasn't sold yet. It's an offer. It's been offered for $15, and people are still bidding on it. And let me see if I can go to Planet NFT's Twitter, and I can tell you when they made the Twitter. They joined March 2021. And they said, and it's just, this is mind-blowing. It says 8 planets, 8 collectible NFTs, 8 days. Posted in order of increasing distance from the sun. And they just joined, and how many followers do they have? They only 37 following, 29 followers. That doesn't matter. They have still made, like I said, over the last I'll read their money again. I don't want to keep reading money and blah blah blah, but I'm trying to get the point across. Over the last, they joined 2 weeks ago. Max, they joined 17 days ago, because it says they joined March 2021. Since the last 17 days, they've made 24 plus 15, which is 39. I think my voice cracked. 39 plus 5, it's $4.65. I'm not adding the cents. Don't make my brain go crazy. 39, I think I said, plus 5 is 44. Plus 30 is 74. Plus 29 is 103. So in 17 days, just off this, they could have a job, they're doing whatever. Just off this, they made $103. I'm making one of these today. I don't know what mine will be about. I like computers. I like music. I might make a couple of them. I might go to find pictures of artists at concert, whether it be Jimi Hendrix or wherever and whomever. It could be Drake, could be Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and just say concert NFTs or artist NFTs, legendary concert NFTs, and picture of like Jimi Hendrix on a guitar or something, or Prince in a outfit. I don't know. And I'll make that one on the side and make. I'm not a sneakerhead, so I don't really care about shoes. I might tell my cousin to make one about sneakers. What else do I really like? I might make one about video games, legendary video game covers. Go to God of War 2 for the PlayStation 2. Go to Doom for the PlayStation 1 or something. I don't know. But it's going to make money, so there's no reason not to do it. This person, like, he made $30 March 15th because it says Planet NFTs, Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, and it's also the smallest, only a little bit larger than Earth's moon. Orbit, 88 Earth days. Day, 58.6 Earth days. That's all they wrote. It probably took them, if I had to guess, 5 minutes to find the picture, 2 minutes to Google the fact about it, copy and paste, in maybe 10 minutes they made $30. Some people don't make $30 in an hour. So if you have a couple different ones of these, if you're doing planets and concerts and shoes and clothing, you guys probably love clothing, sell legendary clothing NFTs and or runway, I don't know, pictures of the runway. Think about what people will buy. And people will buy anything. People are buying tweets of, I don't even know who this is. There's this company, Larva Labs. At Larva Labs tweeted, our friends at Powder Dada have released their first Ethereum-powered art gallery. Check it out. That tweet sold 10 minutes ago for $100. Crypto Baggio said, hi, I'm Bitcoin Stick. That sold 49 minutes ago for $29, and it's a picture of a Bitcoin stick. At Bracoin said, I wanted Pepe #1. That sold for $20. Now, let's talk about the what I was saying before about like money laundering. Not on this, maybe I doubt it, but maybe what I was going to say, I'm going too fast, is I believe there's a lot of money laundering going on. Maybe not on a website like this because the amounts are too low, but on that NBA Top Shot where people are buying cards that don't even really exist for $30,000, $20,000, whatever the price is. I don't know. There has to be some type of money laundering going on because, and I don't even know how they would do it, because normally, if you don't know what money laundering is, it's when you try to convert cash, illegal cash that, let's say, the cartel got from drugs, or that's the easiest example. If the cartel got money for drugs, they can't really do anything with that money because it's just hundreds of thousands of dollars of cash. So what people do is they might open up a laundromat, they might open up a car wash, and because there's lots of cash transactions through that, they mess with their books and say, we got $2,000 today, even though they made $20. They go, we got $2,000 today, and they do that over a month period. If you say you got $2,000 today, $3,000, if you do that and you say you made $60,000 this month, and you can prove it in the books because you're giving yourself the cash, now you have legal money, and that's how you wash it. So through like a fraud company, people can have like $1 million car wash each year, and now they make $1 million a year, but they're really a cartel, the number 4 guy in cartel or whatever. I'm just making it up, but Don't come after me, cartel. This was already known knowledge. If it wasn't known, come on, guys. Have you never seen Breaking Bad? But 250,000 NBA fans have joined Top Shot. I'm also, so I'm going to get back into how I think they're money laundering through this. I don't really know if they'd be able to, but I'll tell you a little theory of mine. But another thing that I want to talk about is just scale. Just scale. There are so many humans that something is kind of bound to scale at this point. Taking away children and stuff, there are almost, I think the number is 3.5, 4 billion people. And if you want to talk about like the people in the big countries, if you want to talk about United States, China, India, Canada, UK, like Germany, Italy, France, the big Australia, Brazil, the big countries, it's over. It's still, I just named like, but China and India by themselves have 2 billion people. 3 almost, 2.7. So all those countries I just named, if you take away the children, let's just divide it in half, I guess. It's still like 1.5-ish, 2-ish billion people. For something to work, you don't need all those people to go, this is nice. If you get a 1% of that 1% to like it, then that's 100,000 people. If you use the number 1 billion. But if you actually use it's ironic, I didn't do it on purpose, but if you do 1% of a 1% of 2.5 billion, that's 250,000. If my math is right, I don't think I'm crazy. I could do math. You do that math like this, it's gonna take a while to type it in, but you do 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we have hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. So we have 2.5 billion. Divide that by 100, you get 25 million. You divide that by 100, you get 250,000. So as far as percentages, that's 1% of 1%. So people are going like, who wants to do this? Not a lot of people. Not a lot. 1% of 1%. Not a lot of people. But because there's so many people, that's a lot of people. If 250,000 people, if all of them are, if they're saying that there's value in it and they're putting money in it, whatever, then there's value in it. People are asking the same thing of, why are Pokemon cards trading for so high right now? Because the people are saying there's value in it. You might say, like, value is money, value, all that is kind of obsolete at this point. It's kind of, it's the word, I don't remember the word off the top of my head. But obsolete is the best one that I can think of right now. It's just meaningless. Like, if I say that, like, this is, I have I think they call these corkscrews or something, a bottle opener, whatever you want to call them. If I say that this is, it's not. It's not. But if I say this is real gold and I'm going to sell it on eBay for $10,000 and it actually sells, let's say I don't, because that's false advertising. So let's say I say it looks like gold. It's not actually gold. I bought this for $6, but yeah, it looks cool. And someone bought it for $10,000. Well, then that's what it's worth. That's what it's worth then. Or if you want to take away what something is technically worth versus value and all that, the value of it is now $10,000. Someone bought it for that much. The market determines value. If I have a $300,000 house, but someone says I'll buy it for $600,000, well then the house is worth $600,000. And like I said, if you don't want to use the word worth because it's actually worth $300,000, the value of it is now $600,000. Someone agreed to pay that much, then that's what it is. There's kind of, value is determined by the market. I think that all these things are worthless, but if someone buys it for $10,000, then that's what it's valued at. So, that being said, I'm going to make me a couple NFT pages and I'm gonna sell me some tweets, because why wouldn't I? I'm wearing my friend Kadeem's at New Genre. I'm wearing his hoodie, right? If Kadeem said I'm going to go sell New Genre NFTs and people bought them, then there's value in them. You know what I mean? Like, if you make clothing, you make lipstick, you have a website, you do whatever, I guess NFTs is where it's at. I don't even know how you would. That's my next thing. Besides using the tweet thing, I don't even know how you create something as an NFT. Like, is there a converter? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I have no idea. I'm sorry that I'm just sitting here, Paul. I'm literally mind blown, and I'm thinking of how this really all boils down and what it means and how it works. And I really don't. I've never been the best with words, not as far as speaking, but defining them or finding like their etymology. I really don't understand the word fungible. Non-fungible token. Maybe we can find that out together, and then maybe I might even end the show a little early, because I'm not gonna keep everyone on here. Yeah, non-fungible meaning. What's a non-fungible? No, just the fungible definition. Fungibility. Fungibility is the ability of a good or asset to be interchanged with other individual goods or assets of the same type. Fungible assets simplify the exchange and trade processes, as fungibility implies equal value between the assets. So, if fungibility means interchangeable, a non-fungible asset would be one that can't be traded, right? Fungibility is the ability of a good or asset to be interchanged with other individual goods or assets of the same type. So, non-fungible tokens are tokens that cannot be interchanged with other individual goods or assets of the same type. A non-fungible token is a unit of data on a digital ledger that can represent a unique digital item and provide proof of ownership of the NFT. NFTs are not mutually interchangeable. NFTs are commonly created by uploading files such as digital artwork to an auction market. So, for example, if you went and if you're a great artist and you will go and draw a rose, you can go and convert it and go sell it as digital artwork. And it's a non-fungible token. Someone will buy it. I'm mind blown by this, and I hate being silent for long times on these episodes, but I can't even process this, like, as everyone most likely does. I get quiet when I'm thinking. If I go into like overdrive, like my brain goes really fast, I get quiet because it shuts like everything else down. What is it? Everyone has heard me do like a what's next episode, and normally I talk about how AR, which is augmented reality, and VR, which is virtual reality, they're definitely up next within the next 5 to 10 years. I think cable companies are going to get cut. They're going to have to go towards streaming. People are going to, I didn't feel this way before, but I actually think that movie theaters, for the most part, unless they, and Gary Vee said this, which makes sense, he's way ahead of me, but unless they do something drastic, like offering meals, like real, like restaurant and movies, unless they start doing something really crazy, no, I don't think anyone's going back to the movies. And when I say anyone, I mean they're not going to make billions of dollars anymore. Now that Warner Brothers and Disney and whomever sees that, oh, we can still make a lot of money if people if we release this movie online, if we release it through streaming, and if we'll release it to the theaters if they want us to, then they can do both now. Because yes, they make money on the box office, but they could make more money if they can get more eyes to their stuff. So what I mean by that is, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, let's say right now, and I'm just going to make these numbers up. Let's say right now, Disney's making $1 billion in the box office because 100,000, 200,000 people, whatever the number is, are buying tickets to go see the movie. Now, let's say you put that movie on your streaming service and you get more eyes to it, so then more blankets are bought, more action figures and more book bags and more of those things are bought because more eyes are seeing it, then you might be able to make the same, if not more, money. That might be a stretch. I don't think you'd be able to, but I don't think movie theaters the way they are coming back. But where I was going with that spiel is, I can't predict everything. I don't think anyone predicted NFTs. And I think the last thing I'll talk about, and then I'll end it early, I don't mind. Gary Vee was saying, how come if people are saying, oh, NFTs they don't have any value or anything like that, he was saying what I was saying, value is added through the market, but he said, how come people love blue checks then? Blue checks don't have any value, but blue checks means this person's verified. It means, like, people will go and buy blue checks. How come people go buy followers? How come people will go buy, like he was just saying, people are already buying things that don't exist because we say they have value. So you can't use this and say, oh, this doesn't have value, why are people buying it? We do that already. So that is one way to look at it. But I'm going to wrap it up and end it, but just so that if I confused anyone, just so that they get the concept. Because I don't really understand I understand the concept, not the craze. So the concept is these non-fungible token, these digital assets, they can't be traded. It's not like money or currency, but it's kind of like a collector's edition of things. So if you get, using NBA Top Shot, those moments, if you go and buy that moment and it's rare or legendary or whatever, you own it. It's yours. To me, not really, because I can go and it's not something physical, but you own this asset and it comes with things saying you own it, this specific one. Same thing with the tweets. You can go and make a tweet, convert it on this website, Valuables, and now you can sell it as a non-fungible token. I don't even know. I'm explaining it, and even I still don't get the concept, the craze. I guess I get the concept. I do, barely, but yeah. Honestly, I'll end it there. I'll ask if anyone has any questions early, 5 minutes early, or any input, and if not, we'll go attack this Wednesday, and I'll let you guys go early. So let me know if there's any questions or any inputs, and if not, we're out of here. For those of you that love the Lucky Water bottle tradition, I didn't do it today. I'm sorry. I'll give them like 10 more seconds. All right, if there's no questions, like I said, I'll end it early. For those of you that have stayed this long, I appreciate all your support. You can follow me on all social media platforms at the Duron Coles, and go make yourself a Twitter and go sell your own tweets. All right, so this show is every day, Monday through Friday, every weekday, I should say, because every day means Sunday through Saturday, and that's not what this is. I need a break too. So every weekday, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8:30. Like I said, you can follow me on all social media platforms at the Duron Coles, and I will see you guys here tomorrow. Peace.